Sign up to the SBR Network and use your free daily bet points to earn real-world prizes. Click on the page and start winning now. It's hump day and our resident handicappers have looked over today's MLB slate and found what they believe are some value plays, starting with the game between the Detroit Tigers and the Baltimore Orioles. The Tigers are starting to pull away in the AL Central, having now built up a 5.5 game lead on their nearest competitor. With Justin Verlander on the mound, Willie likes Detroit's chances of continuing their winning ways and will go for a value play on the run line. Pick up the Tigers run line at -1.5 plus 130. The other game that we're looking at here is the New York Mets against the New York Yankees, and thanks to a 4-game losing streak, the Yankees have dropped to an even .500 on the season. They've lost each of their first 2 matchups of this Subway Series, but Jeff thinks that they'll get back on track behind Masahiro Tanaka. Willie's on a different wavelength though, and we'll be picking the over to come through. So pick up Willie's over 6.5 and Jeff's Yankees at -170. The other game that we're looking at here is the Miami Marlins against the LA Dodgers, and it's been a streaky season for the Miami Marlins, and it's been no different lately. They've lost 5 straight games and also got some terrible injury news about ace Jose Fernandez. Anthony Descalfani will have to step up tonight, and Ron looks at the Dodgers to take the advantage. So he's on the over tonight. Pick up the over 8 runs. The other game that we're looking at right now is the Atlanta Braves against the San Francisco Giants, and this is one of the best pitching matchups on the board for Wednesday. Madison Bumgarner and Julio Teheran have been outstanding for their respective teams so far this season. And we don't blame Ron whatsoever for recommending an under pick on the game, despite being the over and under so low. Pick up the under 6.5 runs. The other game that we're looking at here is the LA Angels against the Philadelphia Phillies. The Angels are starting to put up some pressure in the Athletics in the AL West, and their good road record, 12-8, has had a lot to do with it. Can they keep it going against AJ Burnett and the Phillies this afternoon? Jeff says yes, and he will be adding Los Angeles as small favorites on the MLB betting odds board. Pick up the Angels money line at -111. The other game that we have here is the Texas Rangers against the Houston Astros. Houston added to the Rangers' woes with a rout yesterday. Now let's see if Nick Tepesh can fare better in what they will be the first major league action of this season. Scott Feldman gets the ball for the Astros, and Jeff believes that we'll see a low-scoring final. So go ahead and pick up the under 8.5 runs. And last but not least, we got the Chicago Cubs against St. Louis Cardinals. The Cardinals did just enough to get the win last night, and now they send out young Michael Wacha, who's 2-3 with a 2.85 ERA on the year. Joe will be buying half a run for tonight and will be taking the under at 7 runs instead of 6.5. Will Wacha and Jason Hamill step up? Pick up the under, buying that half a run. Well, that's all for today. Make sure to check back with us tomorrow for another episode of SBR Daily MLB Odds Update, where we give you the insider picks from our resident handicappers. For SBR Forum, this is Dax Floyd.